Hello, and welcome to another episode of Madam Suzanne. I'm your host, Freddie Shaban. And today I want to answer a question that's been asked of me several times the last couple of months. And the question is, did your escorts respect the clients or the men in general? Well, that's a loaded question and does have a loaded answer. One of the acronyms we have in the escort world is called YMMV, which means your mileage may vary, which means the escort is not going to do the same service the same way to every client. Okay. So, which means if she gets along with you, she might do a little bit more. If she doesn't, then so that's what YMMV means. Now, the reason why I say that is because this answer is YMMV. Let me explain. When I operated in Las Vegas, for the most part, and I think it has a lot to do with also my attitude and the way that I ran the agency, most of my escorts did not really respect a lot of the clients, and they definitely did not respect men in general. They kind of looked down on men, and I think a lot of escorts in this field, I could just generalize that a lot of escorts do feel that way. They start feeling negatively towards men because most of the men that come to them are married. So even though they're contributing to the cheating part, but they don't see it that way and they think that men just are cheaters. So that definitely affects their perception of men in general. They get jaded, extremely jaded. Day in and day out, they see in married men, and that doesn't really sit well with a lot of women. Now, in contrast to what I just said, when I operated in Orange County, California, the way I ran it was completely different. And the way my attitude was and my idealism and the way I wanted to treat the escorts and the clients in such a way that it was done with complete respect, complete honor, complete care and love and all that, and honesty. I found that most of my escorts really enjoyed the clients because I really made sure to pick the right escorts for the job and the right clients for the job. So that had a lot to do with it as well. And also, the clients that I had were just incredible. Of course, I can't really tell you as a general rule that everybody liked men and everybody liked the clients. I can't really say that. There's no such thing as perfection, period. But I can tell you that the majority of the women I worked with in Orange County enjoyed our clients and enjoyed doing the job, and of course, enjoyed the money and didn't have an issue with the men that came as clients. Some of them just don't like men, and this gave them another reason why to dislike men and not respect them. So it's really not an easy answer. There's no just a yes or no answer. This is definitely a great answer. I'm sorry, I wish I could give you a better answer than this, but the truth of the matter is some of the escorts still liked men and still respected them and still respected the fact that they gave them an income that they wouldn't have had if it wasn't for them. And of course, on the other side of that spectrum, some escorts really did not like men, and some of them actually despised men and did not care much for them at all, and they actually did not respect them at all. For myself, I don't judge. I love everybody. As long as you treat people with respect and honesty and integrity, as long as you're nice to people and communicate with them, then I don't have a problem with anybody. So, to be honest, when I realized that some of these escorts really hated men, and I started questioning them the reason why they were still working and using men to become financially stable, then I kind of had an issue with that, because I'm really grateful for having every client I've had over the years and every escort that I worked with over the years. I'm grateful for the life I've had. I've traveled well. I was able to live a really great lifestyle. And I owe it all to both the escorts I worked with and especially the clients that provide us with such income. So I have all the respect and love in the world for both the escorts and the clients I worked with in the past. And I also have a lot of respect and love for all the escorts around the world that work in an honest way, with integrity, and give the client a good service for the money paid. And I also respect all the clients, because without them, we will not have an industry, and a lot of people would not have jobs, and a lot of kids would not have good life or be able to go to private school, at least from my experience. So for me, I respect everybody as long as they're kind and nice to others. Doesn't matter what job we're in, what we do for a living, as long as you do it with honor and respect, then I don't have a problem with that. And I don't think you will either. Well, I hope this helps. I hope this answered the question a little bit. Please keep those questions coming. I like to use them to make these videos and clarify a lot of misconceptions and make sure that we are clear coming from someone that was an insider in this field. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Madam Suzanne. I'm your host, Fedi Shaban. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay happy.